The woman suddenly noticed a man approaching outside the window. Even more terrifying, he was wearing a hood, clearly a professional thief. He walked up to the door and peered inside. The woman was completely stunned by how bold he was. The next moment, the man seemed to think he couldn't see clearly, so he raised his hand to shield the light and get a better look. Then, as if deciding it was time to act, he pulled out a hammer and reached for the door. He stepped in cautiously, but the woman had already escaped. Yet in the next moment, the man seemed to notice something. The woman had dropped a ball of yarn on the floor. Even stranger, the woman didn't want to abandon her yarn. At that moment, she was desperately pulling on the thread. The man followed the string forward. It seemed the woman had run upstairs. Just then, the man's accomplice arrived, panting. The man pointed to the stairs, and his partner looked surprised. Then, the man handed over the hammer. The accomplice took the hammer and headed upstairs. Following the yarn, they reached the upper floor and found the woman's knitting basket at the top of the stairs. Continuing along the thread, it led them straight to the bedroom. The man casually opened the door, finding a half-knitted sweater lying on the floor. The two of them stepped inside cautiously, puzzled, then slowly crouched down. One lifted the bedsheet, while the other yanked open the closet, only to find the woman wasn't there. His partner grew visibly frustrated. Where had the woman gone? But just as he turned his head, he seemed to spot something and gave a signal to the other man. Quietly, the partner approached the curtain. The next second, you had to admit, the woman could really fight. In an instant, she took one man down, but the other showed no fear, forcing her to throw what she had and make a run for it. As she ran, she kept glancing back to see if he was chasing, only to be caught off guard in the next moment. She crashed hard, so hard it looked like she passed out on the spot. The two robbers quickly came down to check, but little did they know. The woman had done it on purpose, but now she was cornered by two large, strong men. This time, there was truly nowhere left to run.